My newest acquisition that I got on Facebook Marketplace. Alright. My. That's something I've never seen before. Check out this. Look at this. It's like a UHF antenna. It's like a UHF antenna. That's pretty cool. That's a bit disappointing. Now I have to fix that shit. This is quite bad. Hold on. Well, I got it together with some temporary screws, and that kind of pisses me off because now I have to glue the frickin' the CRT holder on this plastic. I did not know this was plastic. I thought, well, yeah, I knew. Well, this is the TV I got off of Facebook Marketplace for $75 that I got just the people to ship. And it came with this really cool, really nice textured antenna that has the tuner. I don't know what this actually is on it, but as you can see, watch this. The plastic is deteriorating on it. I don't know what this is. I think it's like some kind of antenna enhancer tuner thing in it. Maybe it's got a tube in it. Shit, that might be interesting later. I'll check that out. It should have a tube in it. And it came with this power cord. Free cheater cord. Not in the best condition, but I think it'll work for the Admiral. So that can go with that. So this is it. It's a General Electric from probably 1967. It is the General Electric Model 9T002. This is what we'll be working on. My first Facebook Marketplace score. I really do not know why they didn't screw it back together. I really don't. Like, what happened to the screws? Surely when you took it apart, you have the screws, and surely you have the knowledge to put something back together, but no, they don't. So yeah, and this is a bit weird. I don't know if I should be touching this, but I think this is some kind of epoxy. Maybe this cracked, but I don't know. It's pretty dirty, as you can see. It's I think it'll clean up nice. So let's get you off the tripod and get a closer look. Alright, so this is the TV. General Electric. Safety glasses. Pretty much freaking beat up to hell. It's pretty damn dirty. Up here's my main worry. Look at this. This doesn't click. It's like a volume control. I think this has been replaced, which sucks. Here's the channels through 13. This is not the UHF model. Unfortunately, I thought it was. In the back, it just says General Electric, and this is probably the seller. They put the freaking antenna in backwards. It was originally right here, you can tell. So, that'll be fixed. Lovely. Matter of fact, I'll fix that right now. This wasn't even made for an antenna. Huh. They just put it through the vent. They just put it through the damn vent. And... what? That's really how they did it, but I'm sure this went... yeah, that would have went right there. Hold on. And it stays nicely. Hold on. This antenna is quite half-assed, but okay. So, here's your controls. Brightness. Okay, brightness hasn't been used very much, so the CRT could have some life. Height, vertical linearity, horizontal hold, or cord. Actually, I'm just gonna pull this thing out. I don't actually really need it. Well, I'm gonna need it for the transmitter, but, you know, that'll be later until I figure out a better way to install this, because this is quite ridiculous. There, that's out. Where's the screw? Hold on. This TV is from 1957, the 6th week of 1957. So, yeah, here's your General Electric television model 9T002. 60 cycles, 117 volts, 80 watts. For best performance, always use General Electric tubes and component parts. And your local and distance switch is UL listed, so your house don't catch on fire. And on the bottom, let's look on the bottom. Hold on. On the bottom, it's got this neat cord holder that I got done. And to service tubes, remove cabinet by removing 8 screws indicated by silver arrows. These are white arrows, but okay. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, we're going to be opening it. Seeing what we got. Hopefully not a disappointment. But, oh, hello. Oh, whatever. It's not even put right. Alright, let's open it. Just 8 screws, and you're in like Flynn's. Yep. Gotta... as you can see this up there. There's one screw and the other screw. And in the box there was literally no screw, so I don't know where the seller put them or if they did anything with them. Oh, knobs have to come off, that's right. They even put it on right, but here's their knobs. They seem clean. They seem pretty clean. This is a replacement. Great, that's lovely. So they modified this to turn on from the cord. It's just lovely. And you just, I think you pull onto this. No? Oh shit. Getting too ahead of myself here. Gotta take off my nicely wrapped cord. There. And now. There. There's your case. Jeez, ew. This is gonna be fun. In the case, we have some General Electric tube info. Oh, and somebody's done work in here. Sam's 359. Picture tube 9QP4. This is in good condition. Okay, well, that'll go there for restoration and stuff. And now to the meat and potatoes of this presentation. Oh, God. Piece of paper with 86-230-2. I'm going to look that up later. And it has a lot of these labels on it. Metal parts, cabinet, controls, brackets, etc. Products, produces a shock hazard. Wait, what does this say? Warning, discharge high voltage to B- only, arcing to isolated metal parts, cabinet controls, brackets, etc. Produces a shock hazard. Fragile glass, tube is dangerous to service. Referred servicing to qualified. Okay. Well, I'm qualified personnel, so yeah, I'm qualified to work on this. What the hell is this? To prevent danger electrical shock, place cabinet front before replacing cabinet. That makes no sense. Oh no. Well, it's all here. It is. Okay. Tubes here. Got the IF tubes. Oh, hello. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. Yep, everything is on this one board. And that switch has been replaced. And they did not use the correct switch, so I'm pretty much screwed. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. Yeah, this is the, that's been replaced. That right there's been replaced. It's got, like, very nice. Looks like all original General Electric tubes. Ooh, hello. That's a tube with some hours on it. That's got some hours on it. Hold on. Yeah, this is... It's not been recapped. Very good. I like something not restored. Oh, hello. This tube is... So this, I believe this TV uses a aluminized picture tube. I think it does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. So it's got it's aluminized picture tube. So yeah, this is kind of, oh my god, what idiot did? What the hell? What does that go to? Is this like a factory error? What idiot did this? This is like a death. Oh, Lord help me. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a fire hazard. Jeez. It's not had any work done to it, but that's not a good sign. That's a dry solder joint as well. Lovely. Yeah, this is definitely a replacement. I just don't know what any of those wires go to. Like, what does that go to? Oh my god, it goes to the fucking board. I don't even know anymore. This will be interesting to play with, because this doesn't have on-off. It's, great. It's gonna be fun to figure that one out. Well, it's, what does that say? I don't know what that says. But yeah, this, uses a, so basically, one of the pins on this tube powers and gives it high voltage. It's not your average normal TV. No siree, this isn't. Yeah, this has got all of its original caps. And what appears to be all original tubes. That don't look good. That's a early radioelectrolytic. All these are early radials. I think in the 50s these became popular on the circuit boards and they started importing them. This doesn't have it though. This is from 56. This is 57. So this is what they came up with in 57. They whipped up early radial caps, and that'll be put away for inspection and clean up. But yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. That speaker looks good. It's not rubbing or anything. Oh, that speaker looks good. Yeah, that's a good speaker. Here's a electrolytic can cap and something on tape. General Electric tube return registration installed in model, receiver serial number, purchase date. Nothing. Well then. 14. I read online that these tubes, they're a very rare tube. They only need 4 point something volts. 4.5 volts, I think it was, to power the tube up. It's a low filament voltage tube. Oh, hello. That's not smart. Let's not do that. Well then, this will require some work. And this does have a selenium rectifier in it, so I'm gonna have a fun time fixing that. This does not look like a very high hour set. It's possible it might just fucking run, but I'm not counting on it. Plus, I'm not too sure about this fucking switch. Like, this is not good. This is, these are free as can be. Free as can be switches. So, I don't know. Let's look in the tube. No, they look like very high hours on it. This is intact. It's got a lot of labels on it, but hey, it's there. This is not good. This is loose. Why is this tube? Oh god. Jeez. Yeah, it's original. Yeah, probably baked with cigarette. Oh no, it's because of the flyback is got melting a little bit. Yeah, that's oh god. Yummy. Hold on. Very compact for its day. Indeed. Jeez. This will be fun though. So let's get the tube tester and see if this has got any life left into it. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna restore it, but I will certainly keep it because maybe someday I'll find a tube. It's the fucking original tube, so It looks actually good inside though, so we might have some luck. Oh yeah, it looks good. Let's get the tube tester out. Okay. Setup. Gonna lower that to 4.7 volts. Wow, surprisingly it's already set. 50 volts. Let's attach our lead to our tube. Be very delicate with this. Okay. Now we get our attachment on. Okay. There we go. Some glow. We do have some glow inside. Okay. Set cutoff. Uh-oh. Wrong number. Set cutoff. Oh, hello. We got cut off. This thing is not bad design. Well, we have cut off. Okay, got cut off, so let's set it to we don't got shorts, do we? No, we don't got shorts. Okay. This tester is a wonky. I gotta. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, wait. What is it? 1 decimal. Shit. That's not good. This is gonna be one of them instances where we let it bake. Focus ain't going off. Well, we're gonna let this thing bake. Got cut off though, at least. Pretty good cut off. I don't know what's wrong with this stupid tester. If I just... I mean, we got a glow in it, so that's good. It's getting warm in there. Alright, well, we'll let it bake. My cutoff is good. this stupid tester's a piece of junk. I'm now realizing it. How do I do that? As you can see, it's glowing. But our meter is not moved yet. It's been like a few minutes though, so give it time, I suppose. Actually, I think this tube tester is broken, because I can't just cut off now. I think this tube tester's just wonky. Honestly, it probably is, because yeah, now I can't even adjust freaking cut off and get no emissions. I think this tube tester's broken. The tube possibly has life left into it, but I mean, at least it lights up. The only really good way to know is if you power it on. And that's what I will do. I will power this on, so that's what I'll do. I plan on it. That is not where that goes. I don't know who the person was that tried to repair it. This is probably the owner that tried. This is like some shitty work. Like, you trying to catch your house on fire? This is... I bet you the owner thought, oh, the reason why it don't work is because the power switch... They thought the power switch was broken, when probably it wasn't. It was probably a dead tube filament. Probably have a dead tube in this somewhere. That is pretty common for it. But the tube's glowing, so that eliminates that theory. But I really hope the tube's okay. Because this thing ain't doing shit. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I just... I can't adjust cutoff. I don't know what this thing's deal is. It works, but after this does have a tube in it. It's possible that tube shot. If I hold on. Do that. Maybe it'll come to life. What the hell is this? Oh. Now. Yeah, nothing. I'm not gonna believe this tube is that... Oh! That moved. This CRT tester, I think, is junk. Okay, it's dusty as all hell, but... it'll clean. It's also got another filter can, and that filter can looks okay. It's not leaking or oozing anything. This one's not leaking or oozing anything, so I don't really see why I couldn't plug it in. The only ultimate test to test... Oh, there's a selenium rectifier. I found it. The only... Yeah, there's the selenium. Oh, hello. Something cracked. Yeah, there's your selenium. Looks okay. Looks better than these. This was originally, I think, orange. This was probably going to blow up at some point. But I will monitor the current coming into it. Maybe I should test the vacuum tubes before I proceed that. Nah, I'm kind of curious what it'll do. But this is what worries me. Did the person wire it correctly? I'm going to say no. It could be original. Actually. No, that might not. Wait a minute. It's been taken apart. It's loose. I'm gonna have to investigate this stupid switch. But hey. It's all there. Fucking all original tubes, I would say. And your original radial radio capacitors. Yeah. I'd say this will be a fun restoration. It's in good condition. The fuck? Quickly durable features. Great. I think this is your damper. This is a damper of some sort. I don't know. Plug it in, try it out. I want to do it within the cabinet, so what I'm going to do, and hopefully I still have all of them. I probably don't. Oh, I see. This would have hooked onto these tabs, I think. Doesn't hurt to plug it in, you know. So I'm gonna take this one off. This probably wasn't like this in shipping. Well, that's not a good sign. We only have 2 of the holders. The other one's missing. And it's quite possible that it's still here somewhere. It's just probably dangling somewhere where somebody tried to fix the damn thing. But yeah, this would have hung up on one of them. Oh goody. What is this? Oh, that's a wire holder. If only I can find the... Well, I solved one mystery. This is actually a pull-out switch. Huh. Well, I'm getting ready to power it up and see what it does. But first, I need to glue this back together. Because, these are broken. Shipping did not do it too well. I forget which one I pulled out. I think it was one of these. Is it that one? No, I think it was one of them. Hold on. Well, I'm getting ready to power it up. I'm going to use this cheater cord. This is probably why they gave it to me, so I could power it up without the case being on. Let's do it. This is something neat. Look at this. The power cord comes in and literally goes through this coil and then goes to the switch. That's so weird. Is this like a... That's weird that they would have that. It goes through a coil. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. But getting ready to power it up here. We're gonna see if it lives. Lives would be a great term for this. Oh, I need the dim bulb tester. Okay, I've got my meter hooked up to the AC of the TV, and I got the Variac connected to the dim bulb tester. Let's begin. Okay. Gonna start with 2.3 volts. I don't know. Now let's go to 14.5 volts. 25 volts. .7 volts. 30 volts. Nothing glowing yet. This is beginning to glow. 52 volts. 42 volts. Oh! We have tube illumination beginning. Alright. 65 volts. There they are. Okay, 56 volts. Gonna let it sit there. But yeah, we got tube illumination. They're all glowing. Okay, very good sign. Alright. The fuck was that? Hello. 74 volts. Got something coming out of it. Whoa! Oscillator's kicking in. .75 volts is enough for the oscillator to kick in. Yeah, this isn't working for it. Oh. Okay. 75. 80 volts. Or 79. Tubes are lighting. I do hear the high. I don't see that tube glowing. Oh wait. Well, if that tube wasn't glowing, it wouldn't be working, wouldn't it? Okay. Alright, here we go. Is that tube red plating? Hum in the speaker is a sign of bad cap. I do. Get the oscillator running. Get nothing on the screen. Okay, let's try again. 91 volts. Why is it louder? This is cold. That's cold. Tube's not the running. Shit, probably blew out. Tube's not lighting. Hold on. Now my tube tester's acting weird. Look at it. I can't adjust anything now. It's faulty. Someone bad in this now. Great. And that tube isn't lighting. Actually, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, this thing completely is kaput. Okay, I've taken out the tube out. Alright. Socket 1. Tube's lighting. Tube's good. Tube's got plenty of life left into it. Must be capacitor problems. Great. I think the CRT tester literally uses Philco style freaking tube socket. Look at that shit. It uses those crappy tube sockets. Oh god. I might have found the possible cause. These 3 caps are leaking. Yeah. See? It's leaking. You can see. Well then, that's not good. So that'll have to be replaced at some point. What's UF? 22 UF at what volt? Doesn't say. Just says 22 UF. Oh fuck. It doesn't say voltage. I'll have to... Yeah, but these caps are no good. This is somebody's replacement. And as you can see, they've probably been leaking. Look at this. This is somebody's repair. They've probably been leaking. They're definitely not the originals. I'm gonna go on a... So that this was replaced in the 80s, I would say. But, yeah, let's... Hold on here. Well, my soldering iron took a shit. Yep. Burnt out. Fuck. I got the cap out. It is a 16 volt, 2200 UF. And I would say that's probably been leaking. Well, gotta replace that. This is a really good tool, even without the iron in it. Works perfect. Got my holes prepped for solder. Now to put in the new ones. Alright, there's the new cap. I'm gonna test the old one. Well, replace those two caps. The rest I don't got. But maybe this will get it to perform properly. And while I have my capacitor tester thing out, I'm gonna test these two. Well, this cap is testing kind of like crap. Let's test the other one. Ugh. I mean, they test. They don't sound very good, but well, that sounds fine. That one sounds fine too. So what else could it be? Well, let's test those other ones. Well, the rest of the capacitors sound fine, so let's button it up and test it again. Well, the CRT tester seems to be more responsive. This is working now. Oh, let's try it. All right, here we go. Tube's lighting. Set the G1. Maybe the CRT tester is just shot. No cutoff this time. CRT is glowing. So. Do I just leave it? What do I do? I don't know. How do I rejuvenate a tube? I'm rejuvenating the tube, as you can see. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, hello. We got some cut off, but not enough. Oh yeah. More is always better. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's go back to cut off. It's a dead tube. That's unfortunate. How about clean? Oh, wait. We have life. Just a smidge. We had life, but not anymore. Okay. Alright. Clean and restore. Here we go. Well, I mean, it moves, but it's not enough. You know, it could be the frickin' tube itself. Try again. Alright, we're gonna power up the TV again. And we're gonna make sure that all tubes are glowing. Okay then. That one's... I'm looking, and I'm like, all the tubes are glowing, but I'm looking at that one. Look at it, it's not even glowing. Can't even see it. I think that is our problem. Why we're not getting high voltage. Let's see. Turn that off. Don't need to shark myself here. It looks like this could be it. We have here, it's original. Pretty much all the tubes are original. 1V2. Alright, let's test it. Before I test it, I've also been doing voltage checks on the test points on this board right here. And test point 1 of the video amp, 0 volts, good. Test point 2, horizontal AFC, 3.6 volts, 3.8, good. Test point 3, horizontal sync, 4.5, 4.0 volt, bad. Test point 4, horizontal oscillator, 120 volt, it only gets 122 volts, good. Test point 5, horizontal oscillator, 140, and it only gets 122 volts. So, definitely bad caps in this thing, but this ain't glowing. But let's see how it works with the tester. Maybe it's not supposed to. I don't know. Okay. So, what was I doing? So we're not getting voltage to the rectifier tube. So what could cause that? Well, we could have bad news. This could be bad, but not likely, because I hear it running. But when high voltage runs, it should be loud. Pretty much. This is pretty much quiet, so what could be our issue is the horizontal oscillator voltage. It's supposed to be 140 volts. We only get 122 volts. So if that's bad, this isn't gonna run right. So what I need to do is locate the negative voltages for the oscillator. So, pin 1 should be negative 25 volts. So let's go to pin 1. Okay. I think I found the negative voltage. So this is the only thing with a resistor in it. It's a weird looking resistor. Looks Japanese made, but that is it. So let's try this. Alright. Thinking about it. That's not encouraging. Well, that isn't right. Oh. Voltage. Let's try again. It's not running. The oscillator ain't running. Okay then. If that is the oscillator, I don't actually know. These schematics are not easy to read. 33 goes to a 1000. Yep, that would be it. That's it, I think. It's the only two. So, our negative voltage is gone. We don't have any, so the oscillator ain't running right. Sounds like it's running, but it's not. So, that's not good. Let's check our negative voltage. I was going to say on the damper, but we don't got that. And then How about our negative voltage on the 7AU7? Negative 10 volts, which I ain't gonna be able to do that. So I have a feeling that this is bad. It's warm, so could be bad. I'm gonna keep in mind of where the damn thing's located. Took some pictures of this. So this is our likely problem, because if this is dead, these do commonly go bad in these things. Mine went bad at mine, and I got my high voltage back after I replaced this. So it's possible that this will fix this, because this ain't running. Could be a loose tube socket, could be really anything. Tube socket looks fine. This could be bad. Not likely though. Not likely, because I actually tested it and it has continuity. So that can't be the problem. I don't know what this is. This is like this might be a transistor and a oscillator. Cool. Don't know. Yeah, that's gonna need some attention. So let's desolder it. Actually, we're gonna test how much voltage the damper has. So here we go. Tubes are lighting. There's a negative voltage. That ain't correct. It's supposed to be 140 volts. We're only getting 20, negative 20. That's not right at all. Okay. And no wonder this thing is getting hot and red plating. It doesn't have a negative voltage to work properly. So that's not good. I'm pretty sure that is it. 240 microfarad. This is the only thing I can see connected via a capacitor. And is that a resistor? Oh fuck, that's a resistor. Shit. Still on my HBN. I don't know. But our oscillator must be running if we're getting something. 140 volts on pin 8. Three, 7. This must be 8. Hopefully 8. No voltage on pin 8. So that's basically gonna bake this tube. Lovely. If that's 7, 3, 5, 4, 3. That's not 2. This pin. Stupid socket don't make any sense. Oh well. Let's desolder this and test it. Okay, I got this part out. Let's test it. It's a part 3245005, but I'm gonna replace this with modern detector diodes, I think they're called. But you can see literally somebody cut it out and just tack soldered it in circuit. Not a bad idea, but still quite lazy. And that's a little bit enough, but let's set it to diode test. Oh, okay, diode test. Now we will begin our test. Begin the test of the diode. Because this is a rectifier in one little package. So, yeah. Okay, well, that side shows open. Okay. If we switch it the other side, we should get a reading, and we don't. Okay, not a good sign. No reading there. But if I switch it, we get a reading there, so one diode in this is still good. The other diode is what I would call bad. Or not. Okay, this thing's still good. I should replace it anyway. Really. I really should. Because these things just go bad instantly. They're not reliable. They can sometimes just open. Maybe it's still good. I'll have to look at the schematic for this diode. Oh, there it is. So here is your dual rectifier diode. Right here's your dual rectifier diode, the M2. That's what this is, an M2. And this is supposed to, oh, I see. So one pin, okay. Neat. So one pin is, I think that is the negative, maybe. Hold on. Okay, so this side, as you can probably see on our meter, which I don't know if you can. You should be able to. Well, this side tests good. We have a reading. This side tests bad. Now if I you're not supposed to switch these because this side is the negative, but bad. Bad. And bad. Okay, well. This is bad. Or not. It's almost as if it has a loose. I'm going to replace these with modern equivalents. This thing is actually, when I wiggle it, the reading comes. Yeah, this thing's bad. It's got a bad connection. But, yeah. So, we're going to replace these. hopefully, with a modern equivalence. So, without a further ado, yes, I'm gonna replace this thing. If I can find my modern equivalence. And I have to take out the picture tube. The picture tube is gotta come out. That's the vertical transformer. That is not running. That's quite bad and a bit worrying. So I need to, So I need to take the old leads out and put in a new one. Yes. If I can. Hold on. I found one. Unfortunately, only one diode. Zener diode, 6.2 volts. What goes on there again? Hold on here. I think that's actually correct. Yeah, that should work. 6.3 volts. And then I need another one. Actually, this is still good. So, I'm just gonna put it back. The fuck? Hold on. Okay, well, we might have some bad news. So, the horizontal tube goes to here, then to here. Goes through all these resistors, likely not the problem. Then it goes to the horizontal multi-tube. And then it goes through a 910 microfarad capacitor. Then it goes down the horizontal frequency coil, and right in that coil, in line with it, is a 0.0047, which I'm taking a guess is this capacitor right here. Is this? Yep, that would be it. Yep, 0.047. This is in line with the horizontal oscillator coil. If this is bad, this ain't gonna work. So, we're gonna have to test it somehow. Maybe try to, at least. Because, yeah, if this is bad, the horizontal frequency isn't gonna work. But this is what I don't get. This tube ain't lighting. Surely this isn't the cause of this not lighting. There must be something else wrong with it. Because when I actually plug it in, I actually get static coming from the speaker. So it knows what it is. It knows it's connected. It's not giving it voltage. And this could be part of the problem, unfortunately. And I can't test the flyback, unfortunately. This is a weird looking flyback, I can't test it. And I don't hear a vertical running at all or anything, so... This is the vertical. The vertical runs the yoke. If that don't work, you're screwed. And this is the capacitor. I'm going to be testing them in a minute with sound. That sound method. But I tack soldered this back in. And all I can really see that go bad is this. So we're going to have to wait until our capacitors come in. Do I really want to order them? Or should I put the tube on the tester again and see? Because if this tube is shot, then actually no, wait, that's not quite true, because the capacitors I can most certainly use for other things, so it's still a win-win. I guess I could do that. This is getting quite hot. 'cause, don't know. This is what feeds it the high voltage right to the tube pin of the CRT. This is an aluminized tube, so it gets fed voltage through a wire through one of the tube pins of the CRT. So yeah, you can't really see much. I don't even know how this thing powers up. I think it powers up through this, which, if that's the case, then this might actually be bad. It's cold. I don't know. I think it might be worth trying to fix. I don't know what this is. It's like some kind of grounding post. Grounds to the tube. Coils. But yeah, we're in for a treat. It's actually not in bad condition. It's just dusty. But that'll all be cleaned out. Perhaps I should test the tubes. You know. Never know, maybe this could be bad, this could be bad. Already tested this. This is okay. This is an okay tube. It lights up, but it don't light up in the set, so I don't know. Should light up, but it don't. I don't know what this is. It's like some kind of wire wrapped around it. Some of these are, oh, hello. There's a def cap waiting to explode. You can see the selenium rectifier in there and a across the line cap, which will most certainly be replaced. Let's see. It all goes to the yoke. This all goes to the yoke. What the hell? What is wire code? It goes into. Oh, it goes to this. It goes to this. The damper. That's where it comes from, the damper. So that goes to the damper. This could be bad. I will pull this out and show you something. It's got broken glass particles in it. Let's test it. Why not? Okay, now we're testing the damper. Okay. It's an original, so it's quite possible. That's still good. Well then, that's still a good tube. Even with things rattling in it, it's still a good tube. Let's test the horizontal output tube. This is the horizontal output tube. Then this must be the horizontal multi, if I'm thinking correctly. Horizontal multi 7AU7. That would probably be it. Which means I tested this one wrong. Fuck. Oh, this is crooked inside. See inside that? It's all crooked. I bet this tube has shorts in it. A lot of problems. 7AU7. That's what I'm gonna take a guess this one is. Because I can't read on it. Okay, we're testing this one. It's not glowing. Seven AU7. Then what the fuck's this tube? Huh? Damper. Wait a minute. 18A5. That's 18A5. This is a 17H3. This is the damper. Wait, that makes no sense. That's the horizontal output. This is the damper. Shit. That's a 17H3. H3, yes? Yes, 17H3. 17H3. H3. I'm not seeing that. Alright. We have the tube on the tester. Wow, that's a very healthy tube. Well, we have some bad news. Well, I let this thing sit for 3 hours on the tester. No emission whatsoever, nothing even climbing. And I take the tube out of the TV, and I clean it up, and it unveils something quite sad. This tube is cracked. Yep. Cracked. And that explains this right here. It's got gas in it. That was the getter compound. It's now white. And yeah, when I plugged it in, it did have gas inside the tube and the blue glow. So unfortunately, this is trash. Now, if anyone has a 9QP4, please contact me because I'm in need of one of these right now. I want this to work. I love the way this thing looks. But what's a TV without a picture, right? And some rattles in this one too. Yeah, there's some rattling in it. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna throw this out. I'm gonna keep it for when I find a tube someday, which will be never. There ain't gonna be a tube. What am I talking about? This thing's practically just parts. Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably just gonna leave the old tube in here as a prop. Oh, hello. Some of the coating inside of it's coming off, too. This thing is in bad condition. But unfortunately, this set can't be continued being restored unless it has a tube. And that tube wouldn't... The reason why we weren't getting a picture, it's that tube. That tube is just... It's dead in the mission. Nothing. It's done. So, we're gonna have to stop this project until I can get a new tube. It's unfortunate because I do love this TV. It's very nice looking. But maybe I'll find one on eBay for a cheap price with a maybe good tube. Well, sorry to give you the sad news, but we won't be restoring this for a long time. We'll still be restoring this. I also put in new tube pins in the socket. So now it's got all of its tube pins. Just have to solder them, which I need the solder for. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a nice looking TV. I love the knobs and the blue color. It's just so pretty, but without a tube, useless. I could attempt to modify this to work with another 9-pin tube, and somehow maybe cut this wire off and connect it to the inside of the tube, and perhaps maybe it'll make voltage. I don't know. But unfortunately, this will have to be a stopped project. It's so sad. I took my chances and bad tube. No doubt this is caused from the seller of how they shipped the damn thing. This thing was actually probably still very good. No, actually, if this tube was bad in shipping, then this wouldn't be white. The getter compound takes a while to turn white. I don't know.